Where's my button? There we go. So if you're brand new, type new in the chat so we can welcome you. You will find that Scentsy is a fun, loving family community, and I'm so excited for those of you that are new and just started your new business. Tonight, we are going to go back to the basics. So it's kind of a new consultant call, but it's also for those of you that have started bringing new people. Hi, Jen, welcome aboard. We're so happy to have you. It's also for those of you that didn't get the correct training at the very beginning, or maybe there's some things that you didn't know about, and now you've started to recruit and build your business, and you need to know what to tell those new people, right? So, it doesn't matter if you've been with us 5 years or you're brand new. Whenever we do, or I listen to a back to the basics training, I always learn something that I didn't know, or I learn how to say something better so that a new team member understands better. We're all learning. You do not have to know everything to be successful at this business. You just have to be willing to take a step forward, open your mind to learning new ways, new things. There's always someone that has something that you can use in your business. And most importantly, you have to take action and dive in. For those of you, 15 of you on the Zoom tonight, that is another thing why I want to use Zoom is it's kind of just easy to see a live pop up in your feed and you kind of join in and you kind of do whatever. But if you go about this business just kind of hoping that you find training, kind of hoping that you figure everything out, you're going to find that doesn't last very long. You have to dive in. There's so much information out there that will help you guys, but you have to be willing to look for it. So I'm going to start with training, where to find things that you need, where to find things that you're going to find useful. First one to tell you, and this might be seem different than anything you've ever heard before, or seem different than what you were expecting. You guys hit the join button, and when you did, you had to enter all kinds of personal information, your social security number, where you live, all of that, and it said independent consultant. That means it doesn't matter who you signed up under. It is not your sponsor's responsibility to train you. They are not going to call you and say, okay, it's day 1, let's train. Okay, it's day 2, what are you going to do today? Okay, it's day 3. It doesn't work that way anymore. There's too much stuff online, and the only way that you're going to be successful is if you commit to learning. We're going to tell you where all that information is. It's your sponsor's job to be your mentor. It's your sponsor's job to be there when you need them. It's your sponsor's job to let you know things that they may have learned that may have helped them, but is not their job to help you launch your business. There is a plethora of information out there, and we're going to show you where to find it. We're going to show you where all the good stuff is. We're going to tell you what you need to do, but it's your foot going in front of the other that's going to make a difference in your business. So you have to put the work in. You are the business owner, right? You're the one. The person that you signed up under is just there in case you need any help, is just there to let you know, hey, you're doing good, you're on the right track, to check in with you. I know for my new recruits, I send them a text message every day for at least the first 30 days, but then mostly into the first 70, because that's when we're all trying to figure it out. And I just give them little tips, tricks, and every couple of days I say, hey, how you doing? The first week, we usually jump on Zoom so I can go over things. But that's all transgressed since I started. In the beginning, I just signed up under someone. My sponsor was in Maine. My other sponsor was in Utah. I didn't get to see anyone. We didn't have Zoom back then. We had phone calls, and I basically had to just figure it out. And that is usually what makes the best consultants. You've got to get in there and you've got to press buttons and touch things and try new things, and get out of your head that your sponsor is going to call you every day to say, okay, did you do this today? Did you do that today? I mean, Scentsy has come so far, and there's a first things first checklist. You all should have logged into your workstations by now. You all should have seen that. You don't have to be told. You guys are smart people. You know that there's a checklist there to start checking the check marks and go through everything that you need to do to start your business off strong. These are the things, if you've been with us for a while, that you need to be telling your new team members. Like, everything's right there. You just need to point them in the right direction. So first things first, speaking of it, is your training center, is the workstation. There's so much information on there. Get into your workstation and start clicking around in the training center. There's everything you need. And I know Scentsy has a lot of videos attached to everything you do in the very beginning. Start watching those. Tell yourself you're going to watch 3 videos a night, whether that be YouTube training or Scentsy's training, to learn what you're doing. There's titles at the top that say how to open an order, how to close an order, how to enter hostess awards. All that stuff is there. If you get stuck, then you still have the team page, then you still have your sponsor, your upline, all of that. But before you even reach out to a human being, you need to find the answer yourself. And why I say that's important is because no matter if you've joined for a hobby, part-time, or you're going gung-ho, usually 90% of the time with people, they figure out that they have a love for Scentsy and that everybody wants it. So they want to start bringing people on board. If you know where to find the answers, it's way easier to start recruiting people and know how to train them. So get into your workstation and check around. How I learned a lot of things and how I continue to learn is the joy, the awesome giving that we have of so many leaders posting on YouTube. I'll have a whole list for you guys that I will post later of some of my favorite friends and leaders. Jen Audette, my superstar director, Melissa Gratz, Chloe Cox, Rachel Pence, Katie Farner, tons of those people post videos on everything from when you start to how to host a party, to best samples, to best practices, all of those things. You literally can type in YouTube anything about Scentsy and it'll pop up, but I'll have a list that I'll show you guys of all my favorite people. Some no BS about doing business, you know, like saying again is it's your business. This is up to you. We're here to support you and give you guidance. You should have a notebook, writing all of this stuff down, taking it all in, pulling all of your favorite people and deciding where can you get your best information. If you joined up under someone, you may be in a team page or in our groups. You are not required to stay in that one place. We want you to learn from other people. We want you to learn from other leaders because there's not someone that has the sole answers to everything you do. So if you find someone like, I like her training, I like the way she does it, have at it. Keep learning, keep pressing play, watch those YouTube videos every day. That is how you get better, by pulling information from all these leaders that are doing it, by following the people that are making it happen, that are earning the trips, that are that have a paycheck that has helped them to not go back to work. Like, what are the things that are important to you? And that needs to drive you to take action every single day. Every single day. And what's funny, when I do a list, I found that when I was writing lists in pen, I wouldn't see them. Like I just, you know, it's like so much stuff on my desk when I'm doing mail or doing whatever that I wouldn't pay attention to what my top 5 things that I need to do every day. So every night you'll see the date, 4/27. I have a bunch of them here. Or this one was yesterday. So 5, 6 before I go to bed, in big red marker, I write my top, usually however many will fit on the page, of things I need to do the next day. And I leave it right here for when I wake up. I have 3 or 4 Facebook events that I need to post in. My guest packets need to go out. My scent of the month need to go out. I had to do some Canva graphics, work on project broadcasts, birthday and Scentiversaries. I wanted to check my monthly subscription as far as what I'm paying for per month, make sure everything I'm paying for is still up to date. My boxes, my recognition boxes, and some videos that I wanted to remake. That was all for today. Of course, I only got done the first 3 things. So I will cross those off and then go on to the next page. A lot every day is watching a video on something. I always pick something that I want to learn or apply to my business every single month. And like this month is making sure I get my text messages in order so that when all of you join, if you're in my front line, even on my team, this will start going out, little text message reminders. Like, don't forget, it's like almost your 15th day. We're going to talk about shooting start, like little things like that, so that you have systems, so that when you start growing a team and you can plug people in, it's easy for everyone to get the same information and train the same way. Okay, so we have the training center and the workstation. You have lots of YouTube videos, and I will have a list of some of my favorites for you guys. And then, of course, you have the official Scentsy Facebook page. We have a Scentsy All Consultant Facebook page. Heidi and Orville, who are our owners, if you are brand new, they have their own page that they go live on all the time. And then the Scentsy Facebook page where they're doing product launches and training, all of those. Find those all on Facebook. Make sure you're on the official pages, and there's tons of training there. In our groups, you guys, if you're a member of the We Shine Brighter United group, there's a pinned post at the top. It has the albums in it. It walks you through everything to get started, and there's a list of things to do. Also, if you check the units, which I'm still updating, there's tons of information in there. Like if you only have 1 hour a day to work your Scentsy business, there's a list in there. There's like tons of information. And of course, the news tab gives you all the updates that Scentsy is doing with our business. All of those places, the training center, YouTube, official Facebook page, and our units and albums. I, every day, try to update things in there and add things so that if you're new and you're a button pusher like I was, if I would have had our group when I joined, I would have been a superstar director so much faster because everything was in one place. I would be able to look for things. I literally had to hunt for everything, whether it was Google, asking other superstar directors, like just looking for information. You guys, get in your workstation, start clicking around. I want you to, and get on our team page. For me, the team page, YouTube, are two of the places that I learn the most. I go there first, even probably before I go to the training center. But if you're brand new, you want to get in that training center so that you know how to flip a party. If one of your hostesses has a party and they decide they want to join for the $20 special, or the $59 special, I should say, for hosting, you need to know how to flip that party. You need to know that you need to call customer service and turn all the orders over. And we'll get into all of that later. We're going to stick to the basics, but I get super excited. Your hostesses and your customers make the best team members. Do not hold out on not bringing people on board with you, even if you're brand new. If you're brand new, some of the best consultants will be your buddies, and you guys can do this together. There's nothing more fun than joining Scentsy and figuring all of this out together. I've seen tons of best friends promote to director, go to new levels, earn trips, and they've done it together, and they just figured it out along the way. Fail forward. You're going to learn mistakes. You're going to have mistakes. You're going to do things wrong. You're going to mess up. I mess up, and I just posted a post on the Superstar Director page today about learning more about the reports, because after 11 years, I'm just learning about reports that are like changing my business. So you're never going to know everything, and there's never a good time to start recruiting. You guys that have joined right now, you are in such a fabulous position because with a $20 join promo, you can start recruiting right now. Like there's never a better time, but with a $20 join special, it's very easy to convince people now's the time, and there's limited kits available. So you just need to be excited. Like, come on board. We'll figure this out together. Worst case scenario, we get paid on our own purchases and we get some freebies that we can keep for our house. Like there's nothing to lose for $20. I know I spend $20 at Target. I know you guys go to Starbucks and eat out. Even on quarantine, we've all spent $20 this week, guaranteed. Spend it on something that'll give you something back, whether it's community, joy. I mean, I'm the poster child for adversity, you guys, and Scentsy's pulled me out of some of the worst times that I've ever had because of the friendships and the community and just doing something productive without focusing on and letting me not focus on the negativity either going on or in the world. I've enjoyed, none of us want to be on quarantine. None of us want to see people passing away. But if I was just home and not able to work and didn't have what I have here, I don't know, I'd probably lose my mind. So next, if you're doing this as a hobby, great. If you're on this training call, it's safe to assume you're thinking, maybe I can do something more with this. Maybe. I'm going to tell everyone I'm just doing it as a hobby, or, I'm just getting paid on my purchases. But what if I could start being excited about what I'm doing? Either way, no matter where you are in the spectrum, whether it's a hobby or full-time, whatever the case may be, you need to train yourself every day. Dawn or I or someone, Terry just posted a great album of photos that share with you exactly what to do on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5 of your business. We're even a lot of times tagging our new people. We're pretty much taking your hand and leading you right to the training. But you need to read and you need to open your eyes to the stuff that's there, because we're going to walk you through. And I know when you're joining, you're learning the lingo and what is PRV and what is all these things. But guaranteed after 30 days, if you dive in, you're going to know all this stuff. It's going to be easy. And if you're feeling scared or nervous or anxious, or even if you're relaunching your business, or if you have new people that are scared or nervous, you just need to tell them to dive in, take one step at a time. If something seems confusing, there's people that you can ask and we will help you. But you have to train yourself. YouTube news tab, your sponsor is not going to bring you and take you, hey, did you do this today? You're independent consultant and it's up to you. So, some YouTube channels, we'll go over that. Like I said, I watch a lot of Rachel Pence and Katie Farna, Christina Stainbrook, and Melissa Gratz. Tons of useful information out there. And you'll find your favorites, honestly. If you type in how to enter a party, make sure you're in currently, because we had old workstations, but you'll find your favorite people that you like listening to. You'll find people that you connect with and you just feel like, I like her training. Watch those people. I have my favorites and we'll share those with you guys, but it's up to you. But it's up to you. It's your duty as a new consultant to train yourself and know that your mentor and your team are there on each side of you to help you every step of the way. So the first thing we're going to talk about are things you need to know, you guys, and things that you need to pay attention to, and that's the New Consultant Awards. If you didn't earn these when you first joined, if you didn't even know about them, consider this your training on what to know to tell your new people, right? Like, there's tons of successful consultants out there that didn't earn Shooting Star and didn't earn Sensational Start. It's okay. You can't look backward. You got to look forward. But you need to know the information, not say to yourself, oh, I didn't learn those. I don't even know where to find those. I don't even know what those are. Let me see if I can pull up some of the graphics from, we need this one. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. The joy of Zoom, right? So the first award, can you guys all see my screen? Someone nod their head if they can. Yeah, okay. So this is the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit, guys. And what you need to know about this is that this is the award that you can earn in the first 15 days of your Scentsy business. This is also, if you know nothing about this, for you, if you're new, if you haven't earned it yet, or you're like, I'm going to start bringing people on board for $20, you need to know what this is. This is the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit, and you're eligible to earn this if in your first 15 days you earn 500 PRV. PRV in the United States is equal to, one PRV is $1. They're equal amounts. If you sell 500 PRV in your first 15 days, you are eligible to earn a charm or a pin. You get to pick in your account tab of your workstation. You get to pick what awards you want. And then you can earn the enhancement kit here. This is a $350 kit, and you're able to purchase it. You have 90 days to decide when you want to purchase it for $200, which gives you basically a $150 reward, basically. And this helps you because, guys, you can do everything with what's in your kit right now. In fact, we want you to. We're going to talk a little bit about getting paid tonight, and we don't want you to spend a ton of money on your Scentsy business. You see a lot of stuff lit up behind me, stuff on the side. I've been doing this 11 years. I started with my Scentsy kit and only what was in my Scentsy kit. We want you to show off your Scentsy kit. You can earn this 500 in rewards, in PRV easily. The only things that don't count towards equal PRV are things that are licensed, or the Whiff Box, or Disney stuff, things like that. But basically anything that you sell or buy for yourself is going to equal, or is going to count for that PRV. So you want to earn this. And for those of you that are sponsoring, you want to pay attention to the people that are earning this, because those most of the time are going to be your next leaders, because they're like, I am going to get there. Jen says, where are those graphics? Would love to see. The ones to get started are in the We Shine Brighter United group. Just look for Terry's post and you'll see it right there. So you want to hit that 500 PRV in your first 15 days. That gives you 2 full weeks and an extra day. So they give you the day that you join. That's halfway to your first promotion, and we're going to talk about getting certified. There's no time limit on getting certified and what you get, but you want to get to it in your first 30 days. This is going to build the confidence, and it's exactly what happened with me. I certified in 21 days, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've joined 4 other direct sales companies before, and I've never been able to promote anything. Like, I joined Pampered Chef and I was like, I don't even like to cook. Pampered Chef is a great company, but it certainly wasn't for me. Anyone that knows me knows I love fragrance and decor. but I was trying. I was in a bad situation, a bad relationship, and I wanted anything to give my mind some calm or peace, but I failed miserably. And when you fail at a few companies because you don't get the right training or you aren't excited over the products, you start thinking like, I can't do this stuff. I can't sell. But when I joined Scentsy, I hit my shooting star, I think in 6 days, because I was like, I don't have to sell. You never have to sell Scentsy. What does that mean? Yes, you are in control of your sales, but if you stay excited about your business, if you stay passionate, that's what's going to sell. You just have to share your excitement, share how good your house smells, share how excited you are that a Scentsy box is at your door. And I can tell you honestly, I say this on many calls, 11 years later, and when I hear the air brakes of that UPS truck, my dogs bark, I jump up, I'm excited. I know what I ordered, but I'm still just as excited. And that's what gets my customers excited. People will gravitate to your excitement. If you have the mentality, oh, I hope I hit the shooting star, or I hope I get my sales in, or I hope that I do this. No, you say to yourself, I'm going to get that shooting star. I'm going to share this with everybody and be excited and be like, this stuff is awesome. My house smells great. I have dogs and kids and husbands and all this stuff. And I love my house smelling amazing. You have to tell yourself that you're going to hit these milestones and make a decision. I don't care how many times you failed in the past, or if you've never done this before, you have to make a decision and you have to get excited and you have to share. For those of you that have just got, how do you do that? For those of you that have just gotten your kit, why you haven't gone live yet, even though it's scary, is beyond me. Like, go live, press the live button, say, hey, I started this new adventure. I want to show you guys what it is and how awesome it is. People have got to see your face, and you can't just, if you want to hit things like this, 515 days, you can't just start a Facebook page and hope that people are going to find it. It doesn't work that way. You've got to be excited. You've got to show your excitement. Do I have these in order here? Let me see. So how to earn shooting star. Let's cover that one more time. Why does nothing open when I need it to? My internet's been all weird. Okay, so share my screen. Okay, so again, this is how you earn the Shooting Star Award. You need to sell at least 500 personal retail volume within your first 15 days. So that means if you happen to sell any Disney or licensed products or whiff boxes, pay attention to what your PRV says in your workstation, because that needs to say 500. If you sell none of those licensed products, it'll be $1 for PRV. That'll be equal. But if you have some of those things slipping in there, you're going to want to pay attention. I've seen people miss it because they've sold a Disney warmer and those don't count for total of our PRV because they need to pay for the licensing and all that. Your rewards are a Shooting Star charm or bracelet or lapel pin that you can put on your lanyard if you go to Reunion, which we're having digital this year. So you guys get to, if you're brand new, get to experience Reunion all together virtually. Sad we can't go to Utah because Reunion is one of my favorite events every single year. We have so much fun. But I'm super excited for all of you that wouldn't have been able to go, and now you can experience all of this virtually. And then, of course, you're eligible for the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit. And what it looks like currently is all of this. These are extra bars for you to make samples, some soap, some body wash, oils. You can sell this stuff. You can use it for your Facebook parties to show off. You get the deluxe warmer, which I love. If you haven't checked that out, guys, make sure if you didn't get one in your kit, you're going to the workstation and ordering a product guide. Your product guide will explain what all of these things are, how you can sell them, what the benefits are, all of that good stuff. But you want to earn this. Like, if anything, this is a confidence builder to help you believe that you can do this. Because think of how many people love fragrance. There's just limited people that say, oh, it's too strong for me. But men, women, babies, college students, older people, like everyone loves fragrance. The first thing people notice when they walk into your home is scent, is the smell. So that means everyone wants their house smelling amazing. Everyone wants their house remembered. I love when people walk in and go, oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. Then they ask me what it is and they want to see my office. And then usually I'm hooking them on something, whether it's diffuser or warmer or something like that. And then of course, I send to my team. If you're a sponsor, you can send this to one of yours, but it's just a little Shooting Star tracker. Callie and Becca are two of our upline superstar directors. Callie made this, and this tells you, you're able to put what day is your 15th day, and you can keep track of your PRV, a cute way to like check these off. So if you're brand new, I want you to figure out when your 15th day is right now, because it's going to be part of something that I post in the group, because I want you guys to all be able to post your 15th day. If you're brand new, you should all know those days. You should know when those are. I saw a couple chat things pop up. Emma said yes. Yeah, it's my 10-year walk. It's always a year behind, so I'm going to miss my 10-year walk at reunion, but it's okay. Better to be safe, and more people get to experience reunion this year. So Haley said, once you earn your Shooting Star Award, do you have to order the kit right away? No, you have 90 days to order it. So if you don't have the funds right away, or you want to use one of your commission checks, you have 90 days. It might be 120 now. Maybe it's 90. See, you don't have to be perfect to know everything. Things change, things switch. I thought it was 90. It might be 120 now. Someone will correct me in the chat. Marie says, I'm thrilled reunion is online this year because I'll be having a baby around then. It wouldn't have been able to travel. So see, it's going to be a first time for everything. There'll be mistakes. There'll be things that happen, but what a great way to learn how to do things virtually in case we ever need to do them in the future. Bear with me. I try to fit a lot of information. Next, we're going to talk about Sensational Start. Actually, I'm going to go back to getting certified and the comp plan, but I like to tell my new recruits this. Your first 15 days needs to be focused on your 500 PRV. You want to hit that shooting star, right? Once you hit that 500, you can think to yourself, and I usually tell my team, you're halfway to your first promotion. The second set of rewards, you have 70 days to earn level 1, 2, and 3 of Sensational Start. So there's pretty much like points. 500 is your first PRV. The next 500 is your first promotion, and we'll talk about what you get on the first promotion. Then you still have 30, 40, 50 days or 40 days to earn Sensational Start. So Shooting Star first, certify in 30 days, and then Sensational Start. And you will be well on your way to director, straight up. Like, those are your leaders. Those are the people that know how to get it done. There's no reason in the world, we just talked in the beginning, to sit on your kit and wait for someone to show you how to launch and show you how to do this. There's so much training. You need to dive in there and figure this all out and ask questions as you go along. That's going to be the best way to launch your business. You can't just wait. You shouldn't be just waiting for your kit right now. There's tons of training you can be doing. I'm, like I said, sending my team texts and having them do a bunch of things before their kit even arrives. Set up their VIP group, get things in order. Read, ask questions as you go, set a Zoom call up with me. Like, you can't sit on your fanny and wait for the kit to come thinking that when the kit miraculously comes, that it's going to produce this business for you. You need to be training along the way. Like, a lot of times when you start a new job, they'll send you information to have you start training before you even get on the job site. This is the way you have to think of this. So let's go to Sensational Start. Where am I? Okay. Sensational Start. Sensational Start is your second set of awards, and it's the levels that you get in your first 70 days. You can pick the level that you want to shoot for. I almost hit level 3, but I earned level 2. So let me share my screen. This is Sensational Start level 1. It's 1,500 PRV in 70 days. Now let's think about that. If you've already hit 515 and you fit 500 more in 30, you get an additional 40 days to hit another 500 PRV. So 1,500 PRV or 500 PRV in one new recruit will get you $50 in product credit. So you earn Shooting Star, you have the capability of getting that whole packet. You earn certified, you're gonna get a commission bump, a new title, and then you're gonna earn Sensational Start. So this, the way I'm explaining it this way, you guys, 515 days, 500 more in 30 days, and then 40 more days to hit 1,500. Easy, right? If you do this right and listen to us and dive in, 1,500 PRV is no problem. 500 PRV is even easier. And then branching out and saying, hey, best friend, hey, sister, hey, buddy, hey, someone, it's $20 to join. It doesn't say that they have to pay the $99, right? It's one active new recruit. What makes you active? To be active in a month, we all start at 0. To be active in 1 month, you need to sell 200 in PRV. Not you buy 200 in PRV, which yes, some of you are hobbyists, and that's what you will do is just buy for your own personal pantry or whatever you want, or candle closet or whatever. but it's meant for you guys to get out there and share Scentsy. And 200 PRV, I don't even think I've ever been at 200 PRV ever since I joined in 11 years, ever. It is one way that I like to describe it is 200 PRV a month is our hobbyists that are just there's two types of hobbyists. Ones that say, I'm just a hobbyist, I don't want to ever do anything more. And then there's the hobbyists that are saying that, but really want to wait and see how difficult it is, how, they're scared of failure. So they just do that as a little cover up, right? To say, oh, I'm just doing it as a hobby. When all actuality, they're thinking, maybe I can do this. So 500 PRV and 1 active new recruit. So that's sister that I bring on board, and she sells 200 in the month. Then that puts me at level 1. You guys, completely easy to do. Let me see. You have your website. Yeah, we'll talk about your website in a minute. You have a little bit to purchase. You don't have to do it right away. Yeah, over 90 days, I think, you guys, to get that. It shows up on the side, and then you can call or add it to the workstation order, your workstation orders. So you have time to get that. You don't have to worry about getting it right away. So that's level 1. Here is, screen sharing has stopped. Thank you, Zoom. Here's level 2. So we're going to paint this out for you guys. Level 2 is 3,000 PRV. Okay. Again, if you're a sales machine, here's one thing that I want to tell you right now. If you're doing 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 PRV because recruiting is absolutely the scariest thing to you, here's one thing that I want to share with you. Don't wait to start building your team. Don't get scared of the word recruit. If you're doing 3,000 PRV, it means you're touching a lot of people per month, and your hostesses and your customers are going to make the best team members. And here's what I always say. Why not get paid on your purchases? You surely love Scentsy. Here's how much you would have made if you were a consultant. 20, 25, 30%. If you sell $2,000 in a month, you're going to get an extra 5% in your check, which makes you earn 30% on your commission, which is a lot. $2,000 in sales is a $600 paycheck. How many of you could use a $600 paycheck? But if your PRV is super high, when I run reports, that is the first thing that tells me I need to help this person flip the switch to recruiting, because recruiting is the answer to residual income coming to you guys every single month. The more you help people in this journey, me getting on this coaching call tonight, the more you train people and share what you know and show them the opportunity and show them what they can make and what they can experience, the more you're going to be rewarded by the pay in your paycheck. It means you have to do uncomfortable things. It means, yeah, it might be a little bit scary to say, hey, you would be great at this. This isn't the old days where you have to say, hey, would you like to join my team? No. How about just build confidence in someone and say, hey, you already share with all your family and friends. Why don't you keep the commission on these orders and join my team? Start off slow, do it as a hobby, see where it goes. Like, that's how a lot of these things progress, is a lot of people join just for the discount, and then it turns into so much more. So how I earned level 2 is I had, I think, 2,200 in PRV, and I had 2 new active recruits, I believe. I jumped in full force. I think my first 7 people quit. Or they dropped off, not immediately, but you know what I mean? You don't know what you're doing in the beginning. As much as you dive in, you don't know what you don't know. So you have to learn. But needless to say, on my 70th day, I had 2,200 PRV and 2 active recruits. I got 125 in product credit, which is a nice chunk of change in the Scentsy world. Level 1 or 2 pin or charm, a certificate of achievement, and you guys, the star warmer. Like the star warmer, the 2 shelves above me up here have my most favorite warmers. You'll hear through your Scentsy journey, Frog in a Well and some of your favorites. My shooting star warmer is up there. It's one of my most favorite things. But this is the level that I earned. And I want you guys, if you're brand new, to map out, like, how can I earn these? These are what's going to build your confidence to let you know that you can promote more, do more, get a bigger paycheck, and do things that you never thought possible. Why does it stop screen sharing every time I click out? I don't know. And then this is level 3. Yeah, because I almost started level 3, but I didn't have 3,000 PRV. So this is level 3, 6,000 PRV or 3,000 PRV and 2 active recruits. So I just missed it by about 800 PRV. If I would have known I was that close, I probably would have pushed harder, but I didn't even know how to push at that point. You earn $225 in product credit, a level 1, 2, and 3 pin or charm, certificate of achieve it. Here's the achievement. Here's the warmer. And you get recognition at the Scentsy family reunion. That's what we call our convention, because it is like a family reunion. You get to see everybody. So Again, this training is not only for new consultants. This is for you guys as sponsors. If you've reinstated or come back and you're thinking to yourself, man, I never trained any of my people on this stuff because I didn't dive in and figure it out. It's just as important for new consultants to learn this stuff as it is for 3, 4, 5, 10-year consultants, so that they know what they should be sharing with their new team members. So that's why we're going over it tonight. Back to the basics. Even as I'm reading my notes, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot this, I forgot that. So that's Sensational Start. That is all of the awards in the beginning that you can earn. Oops, stop screen sharing again. When you join Scentsy. Any questions? So you guys are keeping up with the chat. You're good there. So let's talk about getting paid, okay? Getting paid is fun. Getting paid is awesome. So everything that we sold in April, everything, whatever we sold in PRV, whatever bonuses we're getting based on our team, something to remember is it's 200 PRV to be active for the month. You know, when you're first getting started, besides the goals, you want to always be at 200 because you don't want to ever get to the point where you're on that termination report, which remember, you have to put 200 in orders in 1 month every 4th month. So 3 times a year. Here's why you don't want to be at the point where you're terminating. And many people have been in the past and have come back. But if you're at the point where you're terminating, it means you haven't started to build a customer base. You probably haven't stayed in contact with people. You've had a couple orders and that was it. Like, customer service is a really big part of this business. It means don't just get an order and be like, thank you, bye, have a good day, see you later, and wait for them to come to you. It's about, hey, your order's shipped. I can't wait for you to get it. Hey, you just got your order. Take a picture, tag me on social media. Hey, how do you like your stuff? Do you like that scent? Do you like the warmer? Hey, how's your stash doing? How's it going? How are you doing in all this craziness? If you're not doing that stuff, that's how I know that or how you ended up on the termination. You just kind of let things go. You get an order here and there, blah. That is not how you build your business. It's not how you get that paycheck, you guys. Let me tell you, we are in an amazing company. And it's not just me saying that. It's the fact that I'm watching all these other direct sales businesses, and we're with a business that people want their house to smell good. Right now, people are stuck home, and April was one of my best months ever. People were ordering from me. They were ordering online. They wanted to order. People might be out of work, but they still have money and they don't like stinky houses. You know, for these other direct sales businesses, I love a lot of them. I love 31. I love Pampered Chef. I love, Unique. But for some, I mean, maybe not Unique so much because ladies still be liking their makeup, but bags and Origami Owl, like necklaces, jewelry, all of that stuff, people are going to put it on the side because they're like, I don't need a new bag right now. I don't need a new necklace right now. I'm not going anywhere, right? But they want their houses to smell good. Everyone's organizing, everyone's cleaning, everyone wants a diffuser, everyone wants to be relaxed, everyone wants laundry care, everyone's using our counter cleaner, trying new stuff. I mean, this desk over here is supposed to be my blogging desk and where I create, and it is covered in samples and welcome packs because I've just been sending out samples left and right to people to try new things. Again, we'll talk about samples. Something to remember is, again, I've been doing this for 11 years. You guys need to start where you are. And if that means little slithers and bags from bars, like all my guests get just a little sliver of new releases, put in a little dime bag, and then I slap a label on it. And these are what I send to all of my guests that are doing Facebook parties with me. Why? Because I know if I get the scent under their nose, they're more apt to purchase because these scents smell amazing. The new releases are incredible. So what do? You buy the 10 bars of wax, you cut them up in little tiny slithers, and you get about, 200 bags or 300 bags like this that you can make for guests or welcome packets or thank yous. Like, this is an easy thank you to a customer that ordered Sunkissed Citrus or Luna or all the favorites, but have never tried the new releases. So samples are the way. Start off small. You don't want to use Scentsy money on Scentsy. You want to use Scentsy money on family, and then plan a certain portion to use on all of your supplies and things that you need. Here is, let me click the link on. So getting paid, we'll talk about that. Our calendar months, 1 calendar month of PRV, team wholesale volume, and group wholesale volume. These little references, you guys will understand. PRV is what we sell. TWV is everyone underneath us, what they sell together collectively to get us at a certain rank. And then our group volume is everybody. Even with our directors groups. You get paid on the 10th of each month from the previous month's work. You can find this information. It floors me that people still don't know where their commission history is. You go to, write this down, reporting, performance, and then the commission history tab at the bottom. So for those of you that didn't get paid last month, there'll be nothing there. If you sold last month, you'll be getting a paycheck in this coming on the 10th, and you'll start to have a commission history there. How you get paid is the Scentsy Pay portal. You're going to get a Scentsy debit card, and what I recommend you do is you're able to go in the portal and transfer those funds to a bank account, and you can put them in your own personal account, but I highly recommend that you open a business account. Why? Because this makes it much easier during tax time so that you can figure out what write-offs you get, what expenses you need, and all of that. Might sound scary right now, but trust me, get yourself a business credit card where all your business purchases go on one card and all of your business money that needs to come out comes out of one account. It makes it 100 times easier when things get more complicated. One thing that I have found that people don't usually touch on when they're doing new consultant training is, and I did touch on this. I touched on this already. I'll come back to that. Spend Scentsy money on family, not family money on Scentsy, and understand where to find your commission and what you're getting paid every month. Is your Scentsy pay for something special for the family? Is it going to go right into all the family's bills? Are you using it for vacation? Figure out what you're making, what portion can go to supplies, and build that up. If you're one of these people that's going to join Scentsy and make a $300 paycheck, take that money and spend it on all kinds of stuff, you're going to find that your significant other or even yourself feel that you're spending more on Scentsy than what you're making from Scentsy. So you need to start off small. Ask your sponsor what you need to get started. Maybe it's little baggies for samples. Maybe it's Avery labels to label everything. Maybe it's these little baggies from Amazon. I have an Amazon link with all of my business supplies. You need to get samples under their noses. Nothing else matters. No t-shirts, no pens, no nothing. None of that stuff has ever had a recruit or a new customer come to me because someone else didn't have that stuff. What makes people come to me is because I show up every day, day in, day out. Consistency is what wins. Not the best samples, the best pens, the best t-shirts, all of that stuff. Don't start spending more money until you start making money. Make a budget for yourself. Leave your subscriptions and things on one card, like you said, and save all your receipts, everything. There's like 600 write-offs when you own a business, you guys. So for gas, and if you take a team member out to eat, or if you're out to eat and you're talking to a new recruit, that's all business write-offs. And so get information on that so that you know what you can write off. Back to this. So what people don't talk about, and I don't even have it here, is the compensation plan. So when you all join Scentsy, we all start out, and we actually all start out this way, is an essential consultant. An essential consultant is, you don't need any team members or anything to get paid. It's all based on your sales. Okay, so we talked about 200 PRV to be active for the month, right? So that's to be a Scentsy consultant. To be certified, excuse me, and you need to know this, like all of you, every single one of you that's on here, you should be focused on, what exactly do I need to get to the next level? If you are a director, what do you need to get star director? When you hit director, it's time to start focusing on your top 4 frontline, because you want to get those frontline promoted to directors as fast as you can. If you're trying to worry about your whole group, then you lose focus. You need to focus on 4 to 6 of your top people and get them to directors, send them to training, figure out what they need to do, but that's where you need to focus. When you're an essential, you don't have to do that. You're kind of getting your toes wet, you're figuring things out, you're learning the training. And then to get to certified, that's your first 1,000 in sales, and there's no time limit. It's whenever you hit your first 1,000 in sales. But you don't want to drag your feet on this. There's too many people that just wait around and are sitting at essential, and they creep up to certified, where ladies, you get no men on here tonight, right? You get a 5% increase. When you start selling, that's a lot. You get a 5% increase. It's 25% commission on everything you sell forever. Why anyone doesn't run to certified, I will never understand. I hit it in 21 days. That's not to toot my own horn, but I was like, 5% increase, sign me up. I want it. I'm not leaving money on the table like that. That money is just lost. And yes, when you're first starting out, it might seem like pennies, but you guys, 30, 50, $80 can pay a cell phone bill, can pay gymnastics for one of your children, can pay something. Why are we leaving that sitting there? Only because you haven't reached out and said, oh my God, try this diffuser. Oh my God, smell this wax. Try this, try this, try this. Reaching out to as many people as you can. In order, and because we're on this like stay at home, in order for your business to be successful, you guys, you've got to put one foot in front of the other. You've got to share with people that are watching you on Facebook or Instagram. What are you doing? Are you making samples? Snap a picture. Are you shooting out orders to people? Snap a picture. Are you putting new wax in a warmer? Snap a picture. You can't sit idle when the only way we have to reach out to everybody is social media and showing what we're doing online by snapping pictures or texting or showing our journey. On your social media, it shouldn't be, hey, I just joined a business, want to buy this. It should be, hey, I'm having so much fun wrapping these orders for my Scentsy customers. Hey, I'm having so much fun changing my wax today. Oh my God, I can't believe I just got this order in. When you project out into your social media, those type of things, people want to jump on board. But get out of your vocabulary, hey, I have a sale, hey, I have a promo, hey, join my team. That stuff never works. People find it spammy and they go the other way. And in order for you to get to certified, you guys, and I know some of you are scared, the thought of going live like freaks you out, but you have got to do scary things. Like this is all scary. When I said taxes, half of you probably wanted to shut off your video cameras. When I said, save your receipt, you're like, oh my God, what am I doing? When I said jump on Instagram or social media, you're like, oh, hell no. But it doesn't make sense for you to have a $20 opportunity, a $99 opportunity, whatever the case may be, and you not share it with everybody. It's your duty to share it with people, because if this is life-changing for you, it can be life-changing for someone else. Everything that you need, you guys, is in your starter kit. And if you've been with us a while, I know on your shelves, you've got a plethora of stuff. Grab a few things, show someone that's thinking about doing this what would come in their starter kit. Like go live and just turn on your computer and be like, I started something. And if it turns into nothing, at least I get all these goodies, and start showing it off. You've got to show online that you are trying new things, doing scary things. When people often say, well, they'll judge me or think this or think that, people are judging you anyway. Even if you never post a day forever on social media again, people are judging you anyway. And I promise you this, if you show up and show movement in your business, most people are just wishing they had your courage to try something like that, thinking of the possibilities that you probably will have in your life by doing something like this. And they don't have the courage. And so you need to inspire them and show them that courage and be an inspiration by being excited. No one is going to be as excited about your business as you. You're going to have people like, that's not for me. I posted something today on my team page, I think it was, is that you're going to have those people that will say no. It's not a no, they're rejecting you. It just means no, that's not for them, or no, they don't like candles, or no, they don't have the money right now. Don't take it personally that they're saying no to you. Plant the seed, let them know what you have, get their decision. If it's a no, move on to the next person. Don't take it personally. But you must learn this compensation plan. I had a picture of it. I don't know what I did with it, but go to your startup guide, pull it off the workstation, get it. I used to print off one every time I promote, and I would highlight the next level. And I knew by heart what I needed to get to the next level. I knew to get to certified, I needed 1,000 in sales. That's all I focused on. I knew that I didn't need recruits. I didn't need anything but that first 1,000 in sales. You don't need to know what you need to get to director if you need to get to certified first. Once I get to certified, I knew to get to lead, I needed 1,000 group volume and 1 active frontline, and I needed 500 PRV. That's what I focused on. That's all I focused on. And then I moved on to what did I need to get to star. Get it, highlight it, circle it. I told Brandy today to write an affirmation that said, I can't wait to be director this year. And she literally wrote it on her fridge. She's showing you guys right now. She literally wrote it on her fridge, because when you see it every single day, if you don't see it, I have affirmations right in front of me that say my sales goals, my team goals, my health goal every day, word of the month, affirmation, and something new that I'll try this month right in front of me on my computer. Every month those change, because if you don't see your goals right in front of you, let's be honest, your goals will disappear and you'll keep going in the same routines that you've always done. You've got to push yourself forward because you guys, have you ever tried something new that you were petrified of, had a panic attack, scared to talk on a call, scared to stand up in front at world tour, scared to like do any of the things. And then when you're done, you're like, I'm a freaking rock star, man. Like I'm freaking amazing. Like that's what you will feel. So I need you to focus on how great it will feel when you get to certified, how great it will feel when you finish that speech, how awesome it'll feel when I ask you to talk on this Zoom and your voice is shaking and you don't dare to look at the camera, but when you're done, you're like, I'm freaking amazing. Like that's how it will feel. So I need you to focus on the outcome and taking action, not how you feel getting there. So 15 days, shooting star certified. Okay, so next, I hate this word. I hate calling it this, but I'm just going to call it the chain. I hate the chain of command because that's not what it's really about. But for real, like I said in the beginning, this is your business. So before you even ask anyone how to do something, where to find something, it's easy to just say, hey, Ashley, where's the shooting star printout? Yeah, it's easy. And a lot of times, a lot of us has learned if it's a question like that, I train my leaders, don't answer people for 24 hours, especially if it's something that you guys can go and find. So the first thing that I want you to do is go to the workstation, look in the team page. You can use the consultant chat if you're certified and above on your workstation, and then go to your sponsor or your upline director, your star director, your superstar director. But you need to look yourself. Yeah. And when you get the answer like, oh, it's in resources on the workstation, you might be a little upset, but that is to make you a better consultant. That is to teach you where to find things. The answers are there. Your sponsor is not your, like, what was the number that we used to dial for information? 1-800-555-1212 where you call for information. That is not your sponsor. Your sponsor is not your walking workstation. She's not. Okay, the answers are all there. We're going to point you into the right direction. It's your job to go and find the answers. So workstation first, team page, consultant chat, sponsor, and then your upline directors to find the answers. Because if you message me and say, hey, Jill, what do I need to get certified? You won't get a response from me because you guys all know to open your compensation plan. It's in the startup guides on the workstation. You could literally Google Scentsy compensation plan and it pops up. I will tell people, hey, you're $50 from promoting, which to me, if you're watching your numbers and you're getting in your workstation and you know the comp plan and you've covered this video, you should already know that. So like, I'm kind of a hard butt when it comes to that. Like, I'm not going to answer questions like that. You should all be putting the consultant support number in your phone. A lot of you don't have that. Go find it on the Scentsy website or the back of your startup guide. Put it in your phone right now. So if you're away from your computer and you need to call support, it's in your phone number, Scentsy support, you dial. Those are not the questions that you ask your sponsor. You are independent business owners. And yeah, you can have the mentality, well, I signed up under her. That doesn't mean she's your babysitter. That doesn't mean she's your mommy. It's up to you to do this stuff if you want to be successful, especially know the things to train your team. As far as the team page, the team pages are a benefit. They are not a right, they are a privilege. It is not in our director list of things to do that we're required to run team pages. So if you're in a team page, here's some news, guys. If you're in there taking information, it's your duty and responsibility to give back and contribute as well. Take pictures of things you're doing. You know, I have a pet peeve with people that are in team pages, leaders that are in there, just hang out, but never like anything or share what they're doing or cheer people on. Like, our whole philosophy is give more than you take. So if you're on a team page and you're taking the ideas and you're using the ideas, then you need to cheer people on, high five people, clap. Doesn't matter if you know them or not. Say great job, give. Because if you're in there, guaranteed you've soaked up an idea or two. It's not fair to just take all the information and not give. And you might not have, you know, over the top ideas right now, but you can say, hey, like, great job, awesome, welcome aboard. That's all it takes to be part of the community. I have found, like, even doing these calls, you guys, when I do new consultant calls, it's amazing how far I've come, and I can definitely see where I've could have been light years ahead if I would have taught my team this stuff the basics from the beginning. It's important that you're on these webinars. It's important that you share these same things with your new people, go over them, let them know, set the bar. You know, again, you're not to handhold, but you're to know this stuff. And your startup guide and your product guide should be your Bibles. If you don't have them yet, have your sponsor send you a link to them, start reading them. You should be learning all these basics because it never changes. These are things that you're going to be either earning, sharing with your team. They're pretty easy to know. You should be going to your workstation and pressing every single button. All of you, nothing bothers me more than when I go to someone's workstation and they haven't clicked their account tab and adding their picture to their workstation. You all have a story. Whether you plan to do this as a hobby or you plan to do this for some other reason, your story should be in there. Your story and your picture are what is going to determine, or when it's going to determine if a customer chooses you or someone else. It drives me insane to go to workstation and it's the default picture of whatever Scentsy has in there. Like, get in there, put your picture in there, put a smiling face, not you and your kids and your family and your husband and all of that. That's great, but you are the consultant. Put your face in there, unless you have a joint thing, which is with your husband or whatever, but put your face in there, your smiling face, and take a minute to write the story down. You get your website. I built websites, you guys. You get it free for 3 months, and then it's $10 a month. Like, that's a business expense. You need your website for people to join. I get people constantly say, well, do I need a website? Yes, you run a business. And even if you don't use online shopping, there's 99% of the world does. You need a website, you need your newsletter, you need all of the things. Most websites to build are $5 grand. Scensy's charging you $10. Like, pay for it after the 3 months. Like, it'll pay for itself if you do things right. We want you to be authentic. We want you to tell your story. You're not Joe McCarthy. You're not Ashley Whitney. You're not Don Edmondson. You are you. So put your face, your story in there and let people see who you are, because there's going to be someone that connects with you. So get in there, click every button. You should see we have one of the most straightforward workstations ever. It's super simple to enter a party. You should all have your own party up every single month. I have a party up every single month called Welcome to My Online Shop. And every time I have someone that wants to order or they go online, they pick that party and it goes directly under me. Why? Because that's how you earn your free and half price items. That's how you start building inventory. And you don't have to keep inventory, but inventory is a great way to make samples and start handing them out to people and start giving them to family and friends and letting people try things. People just aren't going to go, oh, hey, I've been thinking, I'd like to try your counter cleaner. Like, no, they're going to have to try the counter cleaner and say, I really like the way this smells. And that's going to happen from samples. You should not be waiting for your sponsor to launch your business. Like, if you've joined and you're just like, oh, I joined 2 days ago, my kit's not here, then my sponsor's gonna do everything for me. No, you should be reading, writing, arithmetic, whatever it takes, getting in there. I just posted a full Facebook Live that Heather Gorsuch did with a Zoom training, and I even have the outline that I need to post. Dawn has a mock Facebook. There's Facebook party training all the time. Get yourself a bookcase, a cheap bookcase from Walmart, grab your starter kit, throw it on the bookshelves, put a couple of fake little $5 plants on there, and boom, you have a showcase just like mine sitting back here. And yeah, I have a few more warmers than the average person, but all you need is your starter kit. You don't need all the things, because guess what? If you overcomplicate it, the average person thinking about doing this says, I can't do this. Like, that's too much stuff. Promote and market with your starter kit. You have to read to know everything, you guys. I mean, when I think back, I probably didn't read my starter kit as much, even close to as much as I needed to. And why? That was just pure craziness on my part. Like, I have so many things that I regret. Read your starter kit. Go on YouTube. Read. If you're not learning, you're not growing. Because I bring new people on. It's not my job to say, hey, here's this checklist, even though I send a lot of emails out and I give everything, but it's going to be up to you guys. And you need to be excited every single month. Sometimes I just need to take a break from social media, because a big part of this business is being excited about the business. We all start at 0 every single month, and we have the same amount of days in the month, and we all get to determine what we do. I don't have anything that you guys don't have. There's people around you. You have social media. We all have those things. It's if you follow along and jump on board with what we're doing, what Dawn's doing, Ashley's doing, all these people, like I just think of the people that are always in the top 5 or 6 that have top PRV that are recruiting. Like I told myself this month, my goal is 15 new recruits. I'm at 4. It's day 6. So 4 new recruits, if I do that every 6 days, like I'll blow my 15 number out of the water. But this is the month. Like if you join this month and you're sitting on your hands waiting for someone to come along to do it for you, like for $20 kits, and guess what? 3 of my people, I said, the $20 kit's great, but the $99 kit is a better deal. And I tell you this because more comes in your kit. 3 of my people bought the $99 kit. So that just goes to tell you that, I mean, and to me, when I get a $99 kit person, they're committed. They want to learn. They're going to jump in. They want all the stuff. So that's something that you can say too. Yeah, hey, we have the $20 promo if you just want to get your feet wet. But if you really want to do this gung-ho, grab the $99 kit, because guess what? We don't get paid on kits. Like it doesn't matter to me if you buy a $99 kit or a $9 million kit. I don't get commission on that. None of you do either. So just tell people, yes, the $20 kit's great if you want to jump in, but if you want all the business supplies, if you want to make this happen, if you want to have a side hustle during this quarantine, get the $99 kit if you can swing it. It's way worth it. You don't have to know everything. You just need your starter kit and you need to put one foot in front of the other. And 14 of you on this Zoom tonight tell me that that's what you want to do. Like you just need to, and it's not a matter of copying. Like if you see something, use it. If you see an idea, run with it. It's whoever is doing the things that is earning annual mentor, earning trips at superstar director. And that's like, I want to see myself up there. I might not know how to get there, like, but I'm going to do all the things that I see everybody else doing. And I'm going to get there. You guys, you can get promotions, recognition. You can travel, a paycheck. There's people, 6 years, I left my corporate job and didn't have to go back because of my paycheck, because of Scentsy. And I started this as something to do on the side because my boyfriend was crazy at the time. Like that's all it was. And then I started spraying a room spray and men started saying, I don't know what you're doing, but that smells amazing. And that gave me the confidence to jump in full force because that told me everybody loves fragrance. You know, like get into the account tab of your workstation, sign up for warmer and scent of the month. I think so. Yeah, I signed up for warmer of the month next month. Awesome. You can turn those on and off, but I highly suggest you get scent of the month every single month. If you see the warmer early and you don't like it, turn it off. If you like the scent of the warmer of the month, turn it on, but get scent of the month every single month. Why? Because that's what you make your fragrance samples with. That's what you can spray room sprays on all your business cards and all your packages and all the stuff you send in the mail. Get scent of the month every single month. Look, Brandy's doing samples right now. I did some of mine. All you need with scent of the month comes these flyers. And then I had little butterflies left over. To me, they look like bees. So you just dip them in wax so that people can smell. Put your little stamp on it. And that goes to my VIPs or if I have parties every single month. So scent of the month, every single month, it's a write-off. You can use the wax, sell the wax, I use it for samples every single month, but that's a month. That's a must. Get yourself signed up for the whiff box. People love subscription stuff. But do that in phases. If you have to do anything, I would say get scent of the month so you can make your samples. So that's that. But, so I'm going to post a post after this call in our group, and I want you guys to tell me, I want you to post, here's your assignment from being on the live is I want you to post, if you're new, your shooting star date, when you need to hit that by, right? What's the date that you have to get your first 500 PRV, and what's your 70th day date, okay? On top of that, I want you to post exactly what you need specifically to get to your next level. So don't just say I need, a new recruit. If you need to get to star consultant, I need you to tell me your group volume, your PRV, and how many active frontline you need. You're going to get that information from your comp plan. So those are 2 things that I'm going to post when you see my post, Zoom homework. That's what I want you to put in there because I never really focused on the comp plan. I never focused on helping people know what they needed to get to the next level. And you can't get to the next level if you don't know how to get there. So shooting star, sensational start dates, and then what you need to get to the next level, not director. If you're an essential consultant, you're going to need to post what you need to get to certified. And we covered it tonight, right? your first 1,000 in sales. That's what's going to get you to certified. That's going to get you a shiny new title. It's going to get you a 5% increase, and it's going to get you chat on your workstation. Pretty awesome, right? And did you know when you get to the next level lead, you guys, when you get to lead, then you're listed on the consultant locator. What does that mean? When people search for people on the Scentsy website, your name starts popping up. So that's how you get free customers coming to you. So if there's a goal ever, I mean, every level has a goal, but lead is the one. Building your team and starting to see the potential in this is where you want to get to as fast as possible. You guys just need to stay excited. Every month is a new month. And I do say, like, sometimes I just need a mental health day. Sometimes I just want to lay and not interact. Not that I don't love people, but you have to be excited about your business. This can't be, oh, I hope I have sales this week. You know how you get sales? You go out there and follow up. You go out there and check in. You go out there and market your business. Sales don't fall in your lap. People coming to you. The reason I get PWS orders and people saying they want to order is because I built a customer base. I mail them mail. I check in every single month. I see how they're doing. I built friendships. I have a VIP group. And every single month I do the same things. I know Dawn does deliveries. Ashley has a huge clientele, checking in, making sure they're okay, giving them little freebies, rolling out the red carpet. You need to treat every customer like they're your only customer. Meaning you hold them and squeeze them and love them tight and tell them how much you appreciate them, and you spoil them and rain Scentsy on them all day long. And then they will fall in love with you. People love feeling special. They love to know that you know them and love them, and that's how they stay with you. Mary said, I'm sending a first-time Scentsy user to a free bar, since he ordered his first Scentsy warmer tonight. That's awesome. Awesome job. Way to make him feel special. So does anyone have anything they want to add? Any leaders on here? Let me go to this way. Does anyone have anything they want to share, or milestones they hit, or anything at all? You can unmute yourself. And you all, I love seeing y'all like making samples and taking notes and working, like doing all the things. So exciting. And I love Zoom. If no one has anything. Hi, Dawn. And Desiree and Ashley. All of you all that didn't turn on your camera, we still see you. So did this help everyone? If you guys can either type in the comments or unmute, tell me if you learned anything new or things that you're going to share with your newbies. I just hit 2,000 PRV, and yes, it was very helpful. Awesome. I'm in my PJs, so no camera. You're so cute. I know. I have pajama bottoms on in every Zoom, just so you know. It's always pajama bottoms. We don't be dressing up working from home. It's yoga pants and a t-shirt, or jammy bottoms and 3 dogs laying on my feet. So I'm going to stop the recording so that I can post this on YouTube for you.